Let's talk about Solo Leveling season 2, episodes 1 and 2.
Sorry, peoples, we sorry.
Yeah, we went on some.
All I'm gonna say is arise.
Yo.
Okay.
Okay. This, I don't even know where to get started with this fucking show, dude.
Jinwoo's a problem, bro.
Yo, he is a big problem, bro. Like, what are we even? What?
I like the problem.
Yo, that shit is fucking. So first off, I just want to say when he's like still walking around as like an E-class or whatever, but I'm like, yo, this dude he just doesn't care. He just wants to do it. He's on his mission. He wants to go whatever, help his mom, blah, 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 all that. And they get locked behind that red gate. And I'm like, oh, these motherfuckers don't even know what's about to fucking happen. I knew from there. I was like, you don't even know what's about to fucking go down in there. Because I already knew. I was like, yo, shit's about to go down.
I mean, at this point, he is building up quite the army, man. He has some serious weapons in his arsenal that he can use. And I'm just excited because I'm like, damn, when he gets to go fight somebody who actually has as much power as he has, this shit's going to be out of control.
But that's the trick, though. He did fight somebody, and the guy's stronger than him.
Yes.
He's had more people.
Don't believe you. You need more people.
Word.
So I thought it was kind of dope that the first episode when he brought out God damn it, I'm so bad with names. What's his name? But he's not Captain anymore. He just renamed him whatever.
Igris.
Thank you. When he sent him out to fight the lead bear or whatever, and you heard him having the conversation in his head, like, yo, if he would have used the sword the whole time, he would have killed me easily. Like, he's way better than me still at this point. Like the fact that they let that like happen that way, and he has somebody more powerful like in his pocket, it's a crazy fucking thought to me. I'm like,
but it's a crazy not of respect though. Like Igris was like, all right, yo, I can work with you.
Yeah, pretty much.
And the thing is that the writing in this, it doesn't keep, you know what I mean? Like some anime, you fucking go lackluster and you're like, fuck it, you know what I mean? And it bores you the fuck out. This is actually good.
Well, you know what I thought was funny? So like the first episode, they brought them all in there, right? And then they said, oh, they locked it behind a red gate. Yo, the fucking dickhead with the shield who was an A class, and he was like, oh, all you little E and C classes go run off over there. I'm going to take my team, and we're going to get the fuck out of here, and you're all going to go die. And I was like, oh, this motherfucker don't even know what he just did.
You just don't know.
You just don't know what you just did, huh? Because you just fucked up.
It was that. He knew.
And then all of a sudden, all these bears come out. Everybody just dead as hell.
Jinwoo on the other side giving out coats. It's like here, you get a North Face, you get a North Face. There you go. You want some Timbs, bro?
This man opened up an inventory and shit. He had a whole fucking inventory of shit.
He was giving out 8-ball jackets all over the place.
Like my man said, y'all sit right here and chill. I'll be back.
The thing is that this thing is beautifully. Whoever did the studio who did the CGI or the animation, chef kiss.
In 1 year, by the way.
Chef fucking kiss.
In 1 year, by the way.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I'm tired of hearing excuses from people. I'm tired of hearing excuses from people that you can't get this animated done.
To get this animation
it takes so long to get the animation done in a year.
Hey, Spider-Man. Hey, Invincible. Hey, how you doing?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying, I'm tired of hearing people say, "Oh, resources, this, that." Bro, if you wanted to get it done, you get it done. Like that's what it comes down to.
And Invincible, I'm gonna have a hot take. Solo leveling animation is 10 times better than Invincible's animation.
Well, Solo Leveling came out with their season 2 in a year, and they improved from season 1 to season 2 in terms of graphically. So the fact that they were able to do that, and the fact that when I'm watching newer seasons of Invincible, I actually think they downgraded in quality in terms of animation. So
just to get it the fuck out.
Just to get it out, right?
Because everybody was complaining about it, and they said, "Fuck, we got to get this fucking project out. We got to get this project out," and they rushed to fucking Invincible. And then Solo Leveling came out and said, "Fuck it, fuck you here. Hold my sake, and let me show you how this shit is getting done."
And I think, like, listen, we haven't even gotten started in terms of like solo leveling the story for season 2. So by the way, the dude's brother who showed up to try and get revenge before he got locked behind the red gate. He's also a fucking problem, just so you know. Dude is strong.
No, all of them standing there. They're three of them.
Yeah,
all an issue.
All an issue.
And what I want to see is how that interaction with Jinwoo is going to be, because at the end of the second episode, my man played nice and cool, like whatever.
Because they made it known. So the two of them, when they were outside the gate, and he came and approached and was like, "Oh, Jinwoo's in the gate. Oh, okay, like whatever." And they had a whole conversation, and then they grabbed each other, and I was like, "Oh, they're both like they're both S tiers. Like they're not a game.
Yes,
like they're not fucking around. They're strong." So like, it's gonna be interesting to see how they scale Jinwoo from here, because he's got other people out there that could still technically fight him, even though he's got like, and he's not as strong as yet. Could he get there? Yes, he definitely can get there, and I'm assuming that's where they're gonna go. But like, it's interesting to see, because he has, like, you know, now he's a mage with all these other supports on him, and how does that transpire in those fights? How does that work? Like, it's gonna be a whole thing. You know what I mean? Like,
because he's a collector now.
He's a collector now.
It's like Pokemon for him.
Yeah. Yeah.
The more people I beat, the better.
I kill the bears, arise. You saw how he did homeboy with the shield, though, right?
Mm-hmm.
He allowed him to get close because he knew Igris was not going to allow harm to come to him.
Yeah.
And then he just said, arise. Now you're my bitch.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, pretty much. So he's
iron.
He's call you iron. Yeah. I mean, he's just out here playing chess, you know what I mean? So like it's so I think he's gonna, at this point, probably, I guess he's gonna redo his rank, because they're gonna figure out that he escaped from there with everybody, and that's considered like a high tier dungeon. So like they're gonna have to re-rank him at some point. He's gonna get like an A or a B tier or some shit like that, just to move him up.
What's he gonna do? Like dumb himself down? Because
that's exactly what I think he's gonna do.
But the thing is that with the battle scenes, like when those touching on it, it's like, and you spoke with you, Aaron. He's not playing checkers; he's playing chess.
Exactly.
Because he knows the limits of his powers, and he's telling you, okay, as soon as you get close enough, bitch, my whole crew is gonna come in and just mollywomp your ass.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, pretty much. So
he knows his limits, and he knows, okay, I gotta get him close because he's gonna whoop my ass if I don't.
So jumping over to episode 2. What the fuck was this dude's name? Baruka? Baruka was not a fucking joke either, bro. My man was tough. He hung in that fight that whole fucking time until like, that's what I'm saying. Like, Jinwoo's actually learning to be a strategist with his mage powers. You know what I'm saying? Like, he knew, I have shield now. I have shield and I have Igris. Okay, now I'm gonna, like, how do I formulate this so this way I use it to my advantage? He said in the midst of the fight, he was like, "Oh, Baruka's stronger than me." Like, he figured it out, but like, I have the power of the mages on my side, so I'm gonna strategize how I can win the fight.
But what do you think is going to be his next character to set up his? Because I think how many people you think that he's going to have on his roster? Because I'm thinking about at least 4.
So you saw the way they ended the episode. So they ended the episode with the fact that he couldn't get Baruka to arise. So they're not just going to give him every single character and make him like overpowered. It's going to be part of it.
Right. I forgot about that.
He only gets 3 chances to get them to arise. If he doesn't do it, then the character just goes away forever. Like, that's the rules, I guess, of whatever it is, him being a mage. So like, so he even said it like in the midst of after the fight. I remember he said something along the lines of like, "Oh, that was a lot of wasted energy for no reward at all." So like, he's gonna have to pick and choose like how he fights battles from here on out and expends energy and mage, because you have to remember, every time he calls mages, he loses mana. He loses too much mana. He runs out of resources. All of a sudden, he's useless on the battlefield if he runs into somebody stronger than him. So it's gonna be a strategic thing with him the whole time.
But he still has his physical strength.
He does,
which is what got him to where he is now. He's still dumbass strong.
Dumbass strong. For real, Torian, I see. After we're done talking about soul level, I'm gonna ping that, bro. I promise you, I'm not ignoring you. I swear, I just want to let you know. But yeah, I mean, like, I'm sitting here wondering, like, because even DZ messaged me on the side and was like, "Oh, he thought episode 1 was good, like episode 2," and I'm like, "Damn, like episode 2 was fucking fire. Like it was really, really." Now I'm like, my man's gonna go. Eventually he's gonna go back to that tower that he couldn't move up in, and he's got to continue going up there. So like, this shit's about to get fucking crazy.
The quest is to get his mom good.
Right.
That's all he want to do.
Yeah, but his mom is gonna be.
I love how they took him
after this.
I love how they took him from like episode 1.
No.
I like where he took him from episode 1, his look, to now.
Mm-hmm.
Like my man is like smooth with it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no joke.
But those S classes, like the other dude who got between the two of them was worried about what they would do out in the world. So like, how powerful are they? And is Jinwoo that powerful outside? That's what I'm curious about.
Because if he is that powerful outside, are the other characters?
I mean, the rules are different for him
because
he levels up outside of the work, but he levels up outside of a gate.
Yes. Okay.
So he doesn't have to be in the gate to do it. Shit. Evidently, neither of these dudes, because my man's hand was sizzling. He was like, he's about to put something on this guy.
Yep. 100%. That interaction is going to be interesting when the dude who he killed his brother, when he gets his hands on him, that's going to be a fight. I promise you, it's going to be a real fight.
Yeah,
it'll be a real fight. I can't wait for the rest of the season. I know there's probably little Easter eggs and things that we missed here and there, obviously, but like every time I watch this show, I'm like, yo, it's one of those things where I'm not losing interest at all, and I just want to continue to see how this progresses and goes forward because the storytelling is just dope. I'm
locked in.
Locked in.
I mean, and I'm glad that we watched it. I was able to watch it so late last year, so that the new one came out, and I'm just right into it.
Yeah,
I didn't wait too long and suffer. So for all of those early adopters of solo leveling, my heart is with you. I'm sorry you had to wait this long, but it was a short trip for me.
Yeah.
Plus, I watched the movie, so.
Yep, absolutely. Anybody have anything else about solo leveling before I get into the comments here?
I love it.
Oh, yeah, it's a great show. We got
locked and loaded with that, man. Yeah. I just can't. This is one of those things where it's got to get to a certain part of the story, and then it really opens up. So it's like he's just been building his army, sees army coming together and whatnot, from the soldiers to Egress and now the bear, and like when this thing finally opens up to a real battle, it's gonna be crazy.
Absolutely, yeah, it's gonna be nuts. And when he goes back to the tower, and the fights outside, bro,
he's gonna be ready. He's gonna be ready to rock at that point.
Gonna be absolutely insane. How about the weapons in solo leveling? I love the fact that they're actually letting him. Do you see how they let him do the he has the dagger, right? But I love the fact that they actually let him, like, the dagger can disappear and come back at like his will now at this point. Like it's not just it's here and then
he calls that bitch like Milner.
Like Milner. Yeah, like he calls that bitch back. And like, I got the
come back.
So I bro, like that's what I'm saying. Like just the way that they're Jinwoo powering up is just insane. How he's getting to learn his power. Oh man, it's absolutely nuts. The solo leveling have a video game out yet. I think the only one they have is that game that's really like a mimic of the show. And when animes do that, the games are really fucking corny. Yeah. Like they're really, really bad. But if they ever came out with an actual solo leveling game where you got to progress like that, that would be a banger. I would play that
all day,
all day long.